So you can go back and look at all the times in the past week, I think, that we have reported on that, on the performers not wanting to perform at Trump's inauguration for one reason or another, whether it be they feel that it's a disrespect to their members of whatever group it is, or it be supporting some fascist dictators. So we have another update here, and with the lack of stories, we're gonna report it again. So, there is a singer who has resigned from the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, and I'm gonna break this down for you. So, um, it's just it says, quote, since the announcement, I have spent several sleepless nights and days in turmoil and agony. I have reflected carefully on both sides of the issue, prayed a lot, talked with family and friends, and searched my soul. Jan Chamberlain wrote in a resignation letter to the choir president and choir members. I've tried to tell myself that by not going to the inauguration that I would be able to stay in choir for all the other good reasons. I've tried to tell myself that I will be alright and that I can continue in good conscience before God and man. So, she also said, I could never look myself in the mirror again with self-respect. So basically, she is trying to say that because of his rhetoric and what he represents and his supporters, whether you like it or not, this is not really up to opinion. This is kind of fact, right? Because we're talking what her opinion is. So her opinion is that she does not feel it is right to perform for somebody who is having anti-rights rhetoric just all over the board. And then just what he represents and his supporters represent. I mean, he has a small faction that are literally KKK people. So basically, she also said, quote, I only know I could never throw roses to Hitler, and I certainly could never sing for him. So that is the most interesting comment to me, because a lot of people refrain from using that person when comparing to him. And although I think it may be a bit of an exaggeration, it might be a little bit like closer if you would say a Mussolini maybe, but obviously there's checks and balances and stuff like that. And but regardless, I mean, he is wanting to strip Obamacare again. Like 22 million people are insured on that. Wants to open up the libel laws, sue anybody who makes a joke about him. I mean, it's just a sad joke. So I'm just, it's funny to watch, people pulling out of his inauguration. They need to do it quickly because it's coming up soon. So we're going to see what happens with this. It's going to be very interesting, but I mean, we've pretty much seen all of it. They have done George H.W. Bush's, Richard Nixon, LBJ, George W. Bush, H.W., and Ronald Reagan. So that means that I guess that they didn't do it for Obama, which is interesting. They didn't do it for Clinton either, but they did it for LBJ. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, basically more people don't want to perform and they're resigning because of it.